Alright folks, headed out on the streets of Barrio Barretto. Loose on the streets. And I had a rough night last night, did a little drinking. Sometimes it's got to be done. Story of my life. Old lady, I can't remember. I think she was complaining about my cooking. I can't remember what she was yakking about or something. Hell, I don't know. Couldn't have been them. Pork chops were absolutely delicious. For lease, rent, office space, and a penthouse. There you go, right there. When it comes to Barrio Barretto, get into business. That's an open space, brand new. There is a buzz of activity here in Barretto. It's beautiful, hot, sunny weather. The rain has stopped. The sunshine is out. I got my blue suede shoes on, and they'll take me anywhere and everywhere. I got Kuyas on the ladder, fixing something. Man, it's a hot day. But folks, after months of rain, I am certainly not complaining, not one bit about the sunshine. I welcome it. Oh no, we got a little new bar and grill over here next to Dynamite Dick's called MacArthur's Bar and Grill. Beautiful lady washing the windows. Now open, local beers. Well, guess what? And there's a sign out there that says something about, well, it just says now open. But I'm telling you right now, I'm finna go pull some money. I'm going over there and having a drink with that young lady. That's exactly what I'm about to do. MacArthur's. I shall return. That's what that brother said. Get cheap Charlie's, but it's a little bit early, folks. I think it's before noon. Got this young lady rocking out a electric scooter. Donito Hotel. Got a 450 peso promo. If you want to stay at Donito, I'll just give you a slow look right there. How many people? I sat up there on that perch at Cheap Charlie's, drank beer, talked to the beautiful ladies. Central Park Reef about to open. Remember, it used to be Rico's Restaurant. If you were here before the Halloween project kicked off around the globe, this was Rico's, and now it's going to be Tindahan Niwan grocery store. Let me come over here and give you a look around, see what's going down here. Still got a small pile of debris, but you can get your car through here no problem. That's good news. And we'll take a look at Barcelona. And again, folks, I'm early in the day. I'm early in the day here before the bars are opening. It's number 1 Del Pilar Street. Looking down towards Sitting Bull. We do have some sidewalk construction going on down there in front of the old Marmont. What's it? It's a Belmont now. So there you go. 450 pesos. That's $9. $9 a night. You can get a room right there at Donito's. Again, that's where we used to stay right there when we first got here. Now, I'm waiting on a young lady. Here's that song. I'm sorry, don't leave me. Why do Filipinos love all them sad songs? You know what I mean? I mean, country music, it can be sad however you perceive it. I guess it's the same way. That's what people say. You know, if you play country music backwards, what happens? Your truck gets fixed, your wife comes home, and the tornado didn't take your trailer. Whatever the old joke is, right? Love the artwork on this wall here. That fish. People ask me about the gym. This is the Tiger Fitness Gym, and it's connected to the Donito Hotel. It is open. I won't film anybody in there working out. getting their swole on, getting their swell on, getting swole, swollen. We do have a gym here in good old Barrio Barretto. Actually, I have two gyms. You've got Hood Noi Fight Camp, boxing, Muay Thai, and that's where I should be taking my ass every day instead of drinking beer. And like I said, we got the sidewalk project going on in front of the I call it the Belmont. It's the Belamonte. I keep saying Belmont, but it's Belamonte. Oh, fresh concrete over here. Hello, how are you, sir? All right, man. Looks nice. Fresh concrete right here in front of the Sitting Bull restaurant. Hello, how are you? Got all kind of construction going on in front of the Hotel Belamonte, the old Marmont. A lot of y'all, first step, according to my buddy Eric, when you first came to Olongapo, this is where they checked you into, right here. So you got permanent housing. But I gotta go to the Sitting Bull. I'm waiting on a young lady. She's always late. Well, not she, but Filipinos are always late. I'm not standing out there in that hot sun waiting on her. And you know what the kicker is I gotta pay her some money. And she's late to pick up some money. I don't get it. Here we go. The folks, I'm officially a good foreign guy today. Maybe I don't got a big heart because I didn't send no money to the village, but I am officially, hey, how are you? I'm officially a good foreign guy today. You know why? Folks, I called the old lady. I said, baby, I'm sending you some food from Sitting Bull. And I had already put an order in for Sinigang Baboy. I just asked the waitress, you know. The waitresses in Sitting Bull, folks, they've been there for years. They're probably the best waitresses in the Philippines. You know how to treat a customer when a customer comes in there. And you'll go to a lot of places here and they don't understand service. And a buddy of mine told me, it's a long story and I can't remember. Hello, how are you? Hey, you doing all right? Cool. I can't remember if I was in, I was in the Middle East. I was in the Middle East and I was hanging out, we were waiting on a flight or some shit. And I was talking to a dude and he owned two restaurants somewhere near Baltimore on the East Coast. So we're just talking about the restaurant business. You know, I'm intrigued because I've never owned a restaurant. I'm not in the restaurant business. I know how to eat at a fucking restaurant. That's about it. And the dude told me, he said, listen, the main thing about a restaurant is service. He said, if a person comes to your restaurant in America and they get bad service, they will never come back. That's it. You lost them. He said, they can come to my restaurant. Maybe they don't like the dish they ordered, the food was cold or whatever. They'll give you a second chance if the service was good. He said, hell, they'll come 5 or 6 times. As long as it's great service, they will keep giving you a chance on the food. But he said, if they come to your restaurant and the service is shitty, that's it. They're never coming back. And when you go to Sitting Bull, great service, great food. Those ladies have been there as long as I've been here. I don't know how many years those ladies have been there. So anyhow, I sent the old lady some pork sinigang baboy, and a spaghetti for the kids. But when I told her that I had ordered it, she's like, no, I want seafood. I said, okay, baby. I said, here, talk to my girlfriend. So I fired up a video chat with one of the waitresses. And, you know, in Tagalog, she told her exactly how she wanted that shrimp. It's basically garlic, what she want? Just garlic, butter shrimp, whatever. They have fried shrimp on the menu, but she told her how she wanted it. She said, hey, that's how we'll cook it. And so wife number one right now as we speak, because I'm the good foreign guy today, she's chowing down on some shrimps, some sinigang baboy, and them babies are probably tearing up that spaghetti. And I just had a great margarita. When I ordered that margarita, I bet you it took that girl 10 minutes to make it. Frozen margarita, she took just care. I said, girl, you put so much work into that margarita, and I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of drinking it. Man, great experience over at Sitting Bull. Folks, if you're passing through Barrio Barretto, stop by Sitting Bull. All you gotta do, once you see Cheap Charlie's on your left, just cut a right. That's all you gotta do. And I'll just give you a look around here. Cheap Charlie's over my shoulder. I'll be on your left and then cut a right down through here. Look, I'm gonna demonstrate it for you. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna demonstrate it with a bicycle, hey, and a truck. You see that Donito Hotel right across the street? That would be Sitting Bull. All right. Not sure what this concrete truck's doing. Not real sure. Victory liner, yeah, rolling strong northbound. Man, I miss riding them victory liners. All right, folks, now what I say. I told the old lady after my little bender last night, and when I say bender, it wasn't no bender. I just went out last night, that's period. I went out last night, I did some drinking. I'm not apologizing to nobody for that. I'm not apologizing to nobody. For me, a bender is like 3 days off the grid when nobody can find me, and you know, people think I'm got kidnapped or some shit. It wasn't no bender. I just went out last night for a few hours. Now my buddy John Martin did have to scrape me up off the pavement, carry me in the house. That's what he gets paid to do. You know what I mean? It's a tough job. It's a tough job taking care of me when I go out drinking, but you know what? Hey, you get paid. So, you know what I mean? You get paid, he gets paid, and I get taken care of, and all is well. That's how that works. Man, I'm looking up at Cheap Charlie's, but I don't see no beautiful ladies up there. I'm still too early. Really, I'm too early, but you know what the thing about it is? I never really went down. But I tell you what, that girl washing them windows over there at that McBarker's bar, I got to go have a drink with her. I just got to do it. So folks, where I'm headed, unless something distracts me, which that's always a possibility when you walking by Bottoms Up or the Voodoo. I gotta stop in the Voodoo. I don't know if I've been in there since it changed to the Voodoo. It used to be the Crazy Horse. I'm headed toward that MacArthur bar where I saw that girl washing them damn windows. Man, there's something about a woman that works and cleans and hard work, sweat, washes my clothes. I mean, I love watching my wife wash the clothes. But I think what I love equally, possibly even a little bit more, is when she mops the floor. I love a woman that cleans the floors, because I'm a fiend for clean floors. You know what I mean? If it's up to me, I have somebody on staff, they'd be mopping the floor like 4 times a day. I like a clean floor. I mean, who the hell don't want a clean floor? Especially when I'm running around barefoot. I don't want my feet to have an acute case of TPKF, trailer park kid feet, which occasionally Forrest G, he'll get an acute case of TPKF, trailer park kid feet, because he's always running around barefooted. That boy don't like to put on no clothes, but you know what? When I was a young man, I didn't like to put on clothes either. All right, look here. Commercial space for rent. The Wild Paradise is still for rent. There's a house for rent. Anybody wants to come here to Barrio Barretto, try your hand at some type of business, there you go. I'm giving you some locations. All right, still pushing. Jones. That's my go-to spot. That's my hideaway. I'm giving away secrets right now, but next to the 7-Eleven, and then up on top, you got a place called a Hangout Resto Bar. I don't know if it's open yet. I might still be trying to get open, but I'm on my way to MacArthur's bar. Now open. It says cold beers inside. Look at this. Now open, cold beers inside. Oh Lord, how can you not want to come to this bar? Choose your favorite music. Let's do it.